the Ballin Pin product that we have was created by a gentleman by the name of Bill Madden, who actually was an agent to Bob McAdoo and several other pros in the early 70s. And he made this product for his son and his son's CYO team because of his love for the game and his love, because he ended up coaching his kid, his son, and he was coaching, as you know, he coached his son, and he wanted to help improve his son's free throw shooting. So he made this piece of apparatus. This thing is not glue and sticks. There's a patent for it. The gentleman had an engineering degree. He worked with some real serious people, and the end result became a genius thing in a small package. And for any parent who's traveled on up and down Interstate 95 or up in Chicago or up in Georgia, traveling all those AAU games, and being with the kids and spending the night in the hotels with them and buying the pizza and being with them when you win games and when you lose games. I just think that that's a real touching, real sincere, real powerful thing that this gentleman had put forth. And we want to take this thing and bring it to the masses, because that's what this is all about. Relationships, helping each other become better athletes, become better basketball players. Okay, so that's what drew me to the product, as well as it being it's dynamite and that it works. And the gentleman is no longer with us. His son is with us, and we'd really like to honor this gentleman by putting something out here that would be like a legacy that will run on forever. I mean, Dick's Sports and Jump Magazine, they have all kinds of pieces help you keep your head up when you dribble, things you put on the basket. But I think this thing is probably the best thing out there. Let me introduce you to Kyle Madden. He can say it better.
My father's name was William J Madden, affectionately Bill to those that knew him well. And he was a Jersey City kid, born and raised, where he attended Stevens High School and then Xavier for a little bit. And when he graduated from high school, he went on to Yale, where he got his BA, also in English. After his time at Yale, he moved on and went to the University of Virginia, where he got his law degree, and then ultimately moved on to Columbia University, where he got his master's in business. Throughout all of his time in school, my dad was always very involved in basketball. He started playing as a kid. He actually, scored something, I think it was 70 points or 77 points in one of his high school games, and this was back before the three-point line. He ended up playing at Yale, where he was the captain of the freshman team. He later went on to become captain of the varsity team his senior year, where he led the Yale men's basketball team to their first ever NCAA tournament appearance, where they played Wake Forest. And I believe, if memory serves, they lost in overtime, or lost at the end of regulation. Very close game. Dad holds several records up at Yale, I believe for field goal or free throw percentage as well. And he was always very involved in basketball. After graduating from college, he actually had an opportunity to play professionally. He turned it down to pursue his law degree. The answer at the time was, well, I think I can do better for myself and make more money as a lawyer, so I'm going to do that. But was always very involved, and not too long after, starting at UVA, he actually got involved there as a coach. And after his time in law school, he actually went on to become a sports agent, where he repped NBA greats such as Bobby McAdoo, a great Lakers player. And later also went on to become a coach at Columbia University. He was head coach of the freshman team for a little while, and he was one of the volunteer assistants for the varsity team as well. Obviously he really just loved the game of basketball, and he did his best, starting when I was young, to sort of instill that same interest and passion in me. As I've gotten older, it seemed fitting to me to try to establish, not only within myself, but within others, and perhaps in some sort of public capacity, a little bit of a legacy for my dad. And one of the sort of things that he left to me was this device called the Pin, which is very simple. It's about yay big, and it's got a clamp on the bottom, a little rubber pole, and a little rubber ball on the top. Hook it onto a basketball rim, aim for the ball, hit the ball with the basketball, shot goes in. Really simple device that he first started working on, I guess, back in like 1995, 1996, 7, 8. And I remember seeing the early versions of it and being like, hey, what's this? And he was like, oh, it's this tool I'm working on. I think it's something that, might be able to help you improve, help you get better. And, unfortunately, he passed away before he was really able to finish his work with that tool. And the Pin, I really do believe to be sort of something that represents my father's fascination with learning and his love of education and his passion for basketball. He sat down with an engineer. I mean, who goes and gets an engineer to try to figure out how to make their jump shot better? But he did that because he had a very critical mind. He also had a very creative mind, and he, saw something that could help. And so now I'm trying to find a way to give the Pin an opportunity to help people, whether that be through sponsorships and giveaways for direct sales, whatever it may be. It's a very simple device that I think has the ability to help young folks in particular improve at the sport of basketball. And I think when one has the opportunity to improve, especially as a young person, when you can see yourself improving, when you can start to realize, hey, I'm making progress, that's something that gets you excited. I'll always remember the sense of satisfaction I had when I got off that B team. And that kind of a tool is something that will encourage kids to keep working hard. And in the course of doing so, it's going to get them to spend more time not only being physically active, which is always great for young people, but also time where they're going to be with their coaches. And their coaches have real opportunities to make their lives better and make them into bright young men and women.